Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. About 10 minutes. We have Clash with Kenzie. It's Choose Your Adventure Day. So we have Stained tickets for you at Hard Rock Live Northern Indiana or Mount Joy tickets at the United Center. Two completely different shows, completely different areas. Both will be incredible. And if you beat Kenzie in trivia, you decide which tickets you want. So it's a very rare day to have choices besides an hour away from Riot Fest Ticket Blitz Thursday at 8, where we will get you into all 3 days of Riot Fest because we want you there.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
Well, right at the end of the show yesterday, this information dropped. We broke it then, but we didn't have time to do a proper tribute to the man, the legend, Anthony Rizzo, who spent 10 seasons with the Chicago Cubs en route to being one of the most decorated players in the history of the Cubs. Rizzo was acquired by the Cubs January 2012, and after spending the start of the season in Iowa, the Cubs called him up on June 26th, 2012, which seems so long ago. 2012? Wow.
Well, I don't want to cut off your momentum here, but the Rizzo retirement made me think yesterday that I feel like he's maybe the first athlete where I watched his career from start to finish in real time, and he's considered to be, a historically important, influential Cubs all-time great player. Where it's like, oh, I vividly remember him getting called up, and now I'm going to vividly remember him retiring and everything in between, obviously.
And what he did when he was called up immediately aided the Cubs, crushing his first home run for the Cubs on June 30th. So he gets called up June 26th. His first home run was June 30th.
Possibly have an RBI situation to tie this game up.
High towering fly deep to right. Gone! His first as a Cub. And they lead 3-2.
Amazing. With the Cubs, Rizzo was a 3-time All-Star, 4-time Gold Glove winner, a Silver Slugger, and obviously one of the catalysts for that 2016 World Series team that ended the curse on that one infamous night in Cleveland, Ohio, where thank God the rain came. Thank God the rain came.
Here's the 0-1. This is going to be a tough play. Bryant, the Cubs win the World Series. Bryant makes the play. It's over. And the Cubs have finally won it all.
I remember vividly, that's when I was in exile of Chicago radio. I was in Philadelphia where I met my wife, probably eating a Wawa hoagie, but I was drinking vodka alone in my apartment because no one cared where I was about celebrating. So I'm alone, a Wawa hoagie and some vodka. And it's like by that point, I think it was almost 2 a.m. Eastern time because of the rain delay. And I started crying. It was ridiculous. It was unbelievable. What a moment. And Rizzo putting the ball in his pocket after he gets it thrown to him. That was such a power move. And I just kind of forgot, maybe because I had some vodka in me, how the cheers in Cleveland for that end. I mean,
very loud in there.
A lot of Chicagoans made it to that game. You know what I mean? In Cleveland, couldn't keep us out.
Yeah, to Game 7 of a World Series, a few people made the trip.
Yeah, well, also, spent the probably outrageous money to buy them from Cleveland Indians fans to
My husband went to that game with the old road trip.
Was he really at that game? I remember having many friends that ran the rooftops back in the day when I did my Sludge Roof Rage broadcast here at Q101 back in the day, and I thought, stupidly, I could just wander back in Chicago and get on a rooftop easy because they did it all the time for me, no matter what it was. Playoffs didn't matter. But this was
for Game 7.
Well, it wouldn't be Game 7, but it would have been actually just I think it was Game 2 I was trying to get to in Chicago. And they
Game 2.
They texted me back and they're like,
nobody was going to go.
I said, hey, I'm going to the rooftop. All good? He goes, yeah, you got $15,000? I go, well, hey, we're boys though, right?
What about the boys discount?
I thought we were boys.
Like these next 7 games, I hate you. Let's keep that straight. You better have money.
Yeah. What's the opposite of not boys?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Instead, I watched it at Bernie's because my brother knew the owner of Bernie's, so he snuck us in. They were charging, every bar was charging so much money just to go in and watch it. Somewhere like $500 to go in just to the bar and watch the game.
That's so stressful. You got a couch. Just go to the couch.
I think the tables at Old Crow were going for like maybe $1,500 during even for like away games and stuff too.
There was like dynamic pricing on the table.
That's what it is, baby.
Hey, man.
I wouldn't have gotten a table. I'm like, nope, it's not happening. You have to have money that week. So my husband was able to get, I want to say, which is crazy, but at the time where he was working, they did have some free tickets.
Wow. Yeah.
And then because he had season tickets, he was able to get not upcharged tickets. So what they did is it was like a group of 7 guys, and they threw all the tickets in the pot and split it up evenly. So with there being like a free ticket and then the tickets that weren't overpriced, and then they still had to buy like 2 more. So that way everybody's paid the same price. So like everybody was able to go. They kind of like gave the average of all of it.
Well, we just talked a couple days ago about the Bartman Ball when we were talking about the Phillies, Karen, how I was there at that Game 7, 20-some years ago when they blew it and how quiet it was. And I thought, I've got to be here. So I bought a flight without tickets and thought I could walk on the rooftop. Didn't work out. But they lost that game anyway. So, I mean, not that I'm happy about that.
Why do you think these sports events aren't busy?
I knew they were busy, but I had hookups, man. I had juice. I was the mayor of Wrigleyville, but I couldn't get on the rooftop.
No.
Yeah, it didn't happen that day.
Mayors have money.
Well, mayors have connections, not necessarily money, and I had my
The
connections.
mayors in Chicago have money, okay?
In a mattress.
Usually because they're stealing from the community.
Correct. The people don't have it. Well, back to Anthony Rizzo and just the great legend that he was, not only by his play on the field and ending the curse, his graciousness behind the scenes was defined by the speech during the Cubs World Series parade in which he dedicated the victory to Cubs players of the past.
Every single person that has worn this jersey, I feel like won the World Series with us today or the other day. Dempster, Kerry Wood, Ernie Banks, who is looking down, smiling so bright right now. Billy Williams, Ronnie Sano. It's just every single player that's still living too has been a big reason we're here and a big part of this, and we thank them.
Who does that today when they win a title? Mostly they're just posting on their Instagram while they're up there doing it, and not like that kind of perspective was incredible from Anthony Rizzo.
Well, if you won a title, wouldn't you post about it on Instagram?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
I'd go, check out me. I got a ring.
Case, we get good ratings, and Brian's like, look at the ratings I got. I'm like, well, we're on the show.
Yeah, I would not have the graciousness of Anthony Rizzo.
No, we know.
2017, Rizzo was awarded the Roberto Clemente Award for his work with the Anthony Rizzo Foundation to find a cure for childhood cancer, which he beat and then got to MLB. And he has put millions of his own dollars into that as well, besides raising millions of dollars. In 2021, during the deconstruction of that World Series team, where I had my a very sad day for me, World Series team from 5 years prior, Rizzo was dealt to the Yankees in a trade, ending his time with one of the most popular Cubs players ever to put on the pinstripes. So, Jen, just yesterday, it was announced in retirement from baseball, he has joined the Chicago Cubs as a team ambassador, which there couldn't be a better person I could think of to be a team ambassador.
So what does that mean exactly? Because boy, did that sound like, guys, just throw him $1 million, whatever. Guys, bring him on. What do you do as the team ambassador?
Well, he doesn't need the money, right? He doesn't need the money. So I think being a part of it, these guys, what happens is, like, why do you see, A-Rod and Big Papi announcing for MLB games nationally when they're all worth about $500 to $700 million from their contracts and endorsements? They can't get away from it. They get the competitive spirit. They still have to be a part of it.
Right.
And so that's why, and I think he's probably the same way. When you're that competitive, you're not going to go become a Walmart greeter.
No, I didn't think his next step.
Hey, is Meyer hiring, or what are we doing here?
I didn't think that was his next step, but I'm saying, what do you do as the ambassador? Like, what's your official duties? Do you not know, Brian? Are you stalling?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Could you just say that sometimes?
Nope.
It would help me.
I don't know how to
Instead
say
of
it.
acting like I'm asking a confusing question.
No, you were. I don't know.
You gaslight me so much into just re-describing things.
Brian and Kenzie.
On Q 101. You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin. Q 101.
Choose your adventure day here in Clash with Kenzie. We have tickets for 2 different shows. You decide what you want to compete for. Stained, Hard Rock Live, Northern Indiana. That is this Saturday. Our great friends over there. And Mount Joy at the United Center. That is also this Saturday. So you can't go to both. That's why you got to choose. They're pretty far apart. Even if it was 2 on the same night. Let's say it was at Aragon and the Riv.
Yeah.
They're right across the street from each other almost.
I've done Metro and Beat Kitchen in the same night before. One of my proudest accomplishments.
My proudest accomplishment ever is Aragon to the old Double Door on Milwaukee.
Really?
It was Kid Rock at the Aragon.
Okay.
And I got on the Red Line, which, by the way, the Lawrence Red Line stop, it's beautiful now.
It's
just
stunning.
reopened. It's unbelievable. Took that all the way down and somewhere switched to the blue line to get over to Milwaukee to see Henry Rollins at the Double Door.
Kid Rock and Henry Rollins in the same night is a combo.
That's my feat. That's my only accomplishment in life.
My proudest is I got Marino to swim lessons. Got him back, got home in time for Tristan to get home from school, dropped him off at School of Rock, picked back up, and dinner served. You don't even understand.
Not me.
Okay.
Moms are awesome.
Yeah.
Woo! Everyone got what they needed.
Yeah. Well, let's go to someone who needs tickets, and that would be Megan checking in. Megan Ahoy, what are you competing for today? What tickets do you want?
The Mount Joy tickets.
The Mount Joy tickets at United Center. Okay. Yep. They are on the line, and that means if Kenzie wins, that those tickets will get thrown out to anybody else out there listening if you want Mount Joy at the United Center, so stay tuned. But I want you to win, Megan. So call heads or tails right now.
Tails.
It's heads. Ooh.
Bad start.
Bad start. All right, here we go. Kenzie, question number 1.
What do you got?
What is the term for an organism that lives on or in another organism?
Okay.
Know what that's called?
Well, I want to think maybe it's like maybe like a parasite because it have a host.
It's not like a parasite. It is a parasite.
Okay.
Yeah, gross. They're really gross parasites.
They
Oh,
are.
yeah, not a fan.
Okay, Kenzie's got one. Back to Megan. How would you say 2 p.m. in military time? 2 p.m.
1,400 hours.
Yes, sounds like someone that was either in the military
Yes,
or...
ma'am.
Megan, why did you know that so quickly?
My husband insists on speaking in military time. He does it all the time.
But he didn't
I had to
serve.
learn
He
it.
didn't serve,
I know
right?
what he's talking about.
Did he serve?
No.
Fraud.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
Is he British?
By the way, one of the
Only
fun...
other excuse.
Relationships, I don't know how long you guys have been together, but relationships can get kind of weird. That's one of the weirdest and funniest things someone to pick up during a relationship, starting to talk in military time. It's awesome.
No, it's up there.
That's so stressful. Because if he was like, if you're ready 1,400 hours, I'd be like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd use my fingers. Oh, God, what do I have to be ready by?
Megan, the reservation's at 1,700 hours. Be ready.
Yup.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
I got to meet this guy.
That's so weird.
I love this guy.
All right, 1-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, in what sport can someone perform an ollie?
Oh, skateboarding.
Skateboarding is correct. Kenzie's got a
I did the
point.
movement with my hands. So Casey's laughing at me.
Kenzie kind of did an ollie there without a skateboard for a second, too.
Which is just called jumping
Well,
at that
it's
point.
pretty easy.
I don't want to brag, but I can ollie without a skateboard.
Yeah. Jump up and down 3 inches, you're good. Back to Megan.
That's right.
Which of these sports has the highest net? Volleyball, badminton, or tennis?
Volleyball.
Volleyball's right. Way higher. 2-2. Back to Kenzie. What was the last war the U.S. soldiers were drafted into?
Oh.
Yeah. The last war.
I would say Vietnam.
It was Vietnam.
Okay.
My uncle was drafted into that. But I remember getting out of high school, and maybe you still have to do this. Do you have to
And
fill
going over the border so you to get drafted.
Oh, listen.
Brian was talking about his shin
I remember,
splints.
I remember graduating and leaving the country.
It was a great time. There was no war when I graduated high school.
We had those bone spurs, so you couldn't make it, even if there was a war.
Well, you had to fill out this, they called it a selective service card.
Yeah, you still have to do that.
You really do?
Yeah, 'cause I had to do it, too.
So they can still initiate a draft if
Yes.
they want to.
Yeah.
Oh, this would be a guy thing because I didn't sign one of those.
Yeah.
It is a guy thing.
Thank God you guys have to do something.
You just stay in the kitchen there, Kenzie, and take care of I'm going to go to war.
I'll just clean my dishes.
Honestly, I'm running for the border, man. I ain't going to war.
I'm not a
Yeah,
war
this show
guy.
will cease to exist if the draft kicks off. Let me tell you.
Where'd Brian go?
Some mysterious disappearances.
Brian said something about getting some poutine in Windsor, went over the border. I don't know if he's coming back. I'm not
His
sure.
bougie ass. Could you imagine?
Oh, God. So much respect for people that actually will, when they're told to go, they go.
Yeah, not me.
Oh, my
Brian
God.
would be very can I do the Robin Williams thing? Good morning, Vietnam. He's like, can I do the radio at war instead?
Now, that'd be cool. That'd be
That he would
badass.
do.
That'd be fun. So is it 3-2?
It's 3-2 and it's back to Megan.
Megan, sorry for our commentary here.
No,
You're trying to win some tickets. In which country did the Tang, Ming, and Song dynasties rule? So Tang, Ming, and Song dynasties. They're all 3 separate dynasties. Which country did they rule in?
China.
China is right. Tied up at 3-3. Back to Kenzie. EGOT award winners have won what 4 awards, Kenzie? EGOT.
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony.
That's right. An EGOT winner. Kenzie's got 4. Back to Megan. In sports, the acronym GOAT stands for what, Megan?
Greatest of all time.
Greatest of all time. We got a tie game. But because that damn coin toss, you guys have ripped through these, Kenzie can win.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let's see. I get excited.
Are you excited or no? You ready?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Which religious ceremony comes from the Greek word meaning to dip?
Religious?
A religious ceremony comes from the Greek word meaning to dip.
Like, I'm thinking of food when you say to dip.
Dip.
Oh, is it baptism?
It's a baptism, I know.
Thinking of chips. I'm like, what are you like, religious?
Someone's hungry this morning.
I went the wrong direction with dipping.
Sour cream and chives
see.
dip would be great this morning. Well, listen, you guys ran through it, Megan. Both of you did great, but Kenzie came out because of the damn coin toss.
Yeah, that's okay.
Well, listen, you can hang up and get back here at about 0735. Because right after Lola Young, we will hit God Bless the Baby, and everybody listening has a chance at the tickets for Mount Joy at the United Center this Saturday with Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.